morning, sunshine. It's 7-star Rillaboom raid time. This raid is now on as of today for this weekend. And for people who do not know what 7-star means, it means this Pokemon comes with hidden ability, 6 IVs, and the unrivaled mark, which is pretty nice as a little treasure to get your hands on. Also making this a fairly strong Pokemon if you want to use something in competitive. And I'm going to show you guys how to challenge this alone. The Pokemon we're going to be using is Iron Hands, but we're going to change up the item a little bit. We're going to be using Metronome, because all we're going to be doing is going in with the Metronome and preferably fighting Terra type, and we're going to be spamming one move, and that move is Drain Punch. As always, we're going to get all our health back. I recommend putting all your EVs into attack. I also have all mine in HP, but if you guys want to get defense or special defense for different Iron Hands, depending on the raids you do, you can go ahead and do that. It's up to you. But by now, I think everybody should have a very well-rounded Iron Hands, because this is by far the most overused Pokemon for raids, and it can handle a lot of them very solo-y. So let's go ahead and do it solo. A challenge alone right here with this Iron Hands and Metronome. Now, I know most people use booster energies on most raids, which is a very good idea for most raids, but for this one, no, because Rillaboom actually does quite a lot of damage. He's a special attacker in this case. He gets special attack boost, and he uses Boom Burst. So, bam, you know, you're not going to have good defense against that. You're going to need special defense. I just have HP, so it's all good. Drain Punch plus max HP EVs is a very good idea, especially if you have recovering moves. Always put your EVs in HP. So here he is, Rillaboom, Grassy Surge. Great. And straight off the bat, Staraptor gets Intimidate on him. It doesn't matter, because he uses Growth and he uses special attacks. There he goes. Attack and special attack go up anyway. So, alright, let's go ahead and start off with, I think we'll use a Drain Punch. Yes, I said it already. We're going to use just Drain Punch. And we're just gonna tap a A here. Tap a, right? And see how it goes. I mean, that's all we really need to do. So what Metronome does as the held item, which you can buy in the main city Messagoza, by the way, I believe, in one of the Delibird shops, is the more times you use one move over and over again, the more powerful it gets. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's going to make Drain Punch very handy in this situation, because that's going to do more damage, but also give us more HP back. And he's getting paralyzed here, which means I think a lot of people watching this are not going to have that kind of good luck twice in a row at the beginning. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll be able to handle this just with Tappa and this setup. That's all you're going to need. There he goes for Drum Beating. You'll be able to see how much damage that'll do to me. Not too bad. Not too bad. But he's going to get the shield up fairly early as well, folks. And he removes your buffs as well, so you're not going to be able to use Belly Drum very easily, because it's going to get erased very quickly as well. So that's why Metronome comes in handy. You cannot erase the boosts from an item. It just doesn't happen. We're going to get a Drain Punch in. He has his shield up now, by the way. Let's just see how much HP we get back from that. A little chunk. But of course we are going to want to terrestrialize it ASAP. Can we do it yet? He may steal some orb. There it goes. So there goes our ability, and there goes our stat changes. So that's why it's just useless to use Belly Drum in this case. That's why you're going to have to use Metronome. And he's buffing himself again, and then goes straight for like multiple turns, because just because they're cheating. And can we terrestrialize? Yeah, you're going to want to terrestrialize as soon as you can, preferably with fighting Terra, of course. He is normal Terra, so you're going to be super effective, and that's going to help you get through his shield and get more health with each attack. So we've done a fair few Drain Punches so far, which means Metronome is kicking in, and we're getting a little bit more power on this now. But now we are also terrestrialized, which is good, and we're going to be able to do much more damage. We're still at a healthy 155 after all this. Speed falling, not really a problem in raids. Alright, that is a good chunk. That is going to give me quite a lot of health back, which means we're going to be surviving from here on out until the rest of the end of the raid. So, this is the strat, folks. It's just tap, hey. But you just got to make sure you got the correct setup, alright? Acrobatics is going to be super effective against me, but ain't going to matter. It's not going to matter. Even with all his buffs, it's not going to matter. Bam. Perfect. So Metronome, you'll be able to start seeing having a big effect after many uses. Obviously, it's not going to give you a huge boost as you go through them, but the more you use it, the better. And I'm pretty sure it's going to cap somewhere fairly low anyway, but you're still going to get those boosts, which is great. There it goes. Look at that chunk. That's a great big chunk. Juicy. And we're full HP. Yeah, So this is Rillaboom made easy mode. He's going for bulk up. He's going to get a bit of an increase in his defense here. It's not going to save him, folks. It's not going to save him. We're just going to tap A here. Tap A. Tap that A. Okay, that did way less. Wow, Rillaboom really buffing up here. He's got great stats, of course. He has 6 IVs. But we're almost finished the shield. And the timer's only halfway through. Nobody dying. NPCs dying is fine. Doesn't affect the timer at all. So, absolutely no problem there. Drain Punch. One more Drain Punch will knock out his shield. And then we'll be like 2 or 3 Drain Punches to the finish. So, that will get us our Rillaboom for today. So, that's it. Now, this raid event, if you miss it this weekend, is going to be... I ran out of PP. Having learned from that pretty newbie mistake, we're going to go ahead and use a couple of PP ups this time. And we're going to max up Drain Punch as much as we can here. What is the highest for a 10? I think it's 16, isn't it? 14, 16. Can we use any more? We cannot. So 16 is good. Guys, 16 is all you're going to need. I promise. So if all goes according to plan and you do come back when you have 16 uses of Drain Punch, you will have no problem getting through this Rillaboom. However, for people who might have issues with their speed or their stats on and they don't have a perfect Iron Hands, I'm going to give you another option, a different kind of strat here that you can use to try and get through this raid instead of just using Metronome and Drain Punch. And that's using Belly Drum, even though I said not to, but with Citrus Berry as your held item. What you want to do is you want to go through the raid the same way that we just did. However, up to the point where Rillaboom uses his shield and erases your abilities and your stats, you want to go ahead and use Belly Drum right after that. Because he is going to attack you, because he's quite fast, but you're going to lose some health. But then you're going to actually use Belly Drum and get some of your health back, which is going to allow you to survive whatever the next hit is, up to the point where you can use your next Drain Punch at ×4 and get all your health back in one shot. So that is what you can do as an alternative option to the one I just showed you guys. However, this is pretty straightforward. It's probably going to work for about 90% of you folks first try. And that was it. That's it. I mean, obviously, just make sure you use the PP. Just make sure you use the PP ups for your Drain Punch. That's important, which I obviously just botched at the first try. But either way, you can see here we did it. Iron Hands does the trick, folks. It's pretty easy. As for the rewards, we can see the usual rewards here. We get a load of normal Terra Shards, yay. We get Ability Patch on the first try, as always. And that's our Rillaboom. Let's have a look at some of the stats. This is that Rillaboom we just caught. As you can see, it's all best. Speed is up. Special attack is down, interestingly enough. There you go. And it's the one I just caught here. So it's in a Pokeball, the usuals, Grass, Drum Hitting, Acrobatics, Body Slam, Low Kick. And that's, it doesn't have its EVs, of course, but that's what its stats look like on the left, on the right. And then the Grassy Surge, of course. And then, of course, the major thing here for the 7-star raids is the Mightiest Mark. That's it, making him Rillaboom the Unrivaled, if you want to get your hands on that. And this, of course, is going to be the best and the only way right now, other than bringing them through Pokemon Home, to get this starter and shiny hunted in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Yay! That's a wrap on this video, folks. Hopefully those 2 options for Iron Hands will get you through this raid fairly easily. It should not take you more than like 2 tries, depending on if you have some bad luck with the moves that he uses or whatever. If you do not have good stats for Iron Hands, I recommend going down the Citrus Berry Belly Drum route, but it is super important to make sure you wait until he erases your stat buffs and stuff, and then you're home, you're clear, you're good. You'll be able to beat him absolutely no problem. Other than that, the Metronome and Drain Punch works quite well, folks. It will buff up your power each time, and you're just going to keep getting all your health back, and that's that. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around the next one. Bye!